special. Keep them coming to us via at XFM Lagos on all leading social media platforms. Welcome back to the show. My name is Meso. This is The Breakfast Show. And yes, we are in the last hour of the show. This is a very special moment indeed because this.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy King Latif, and yeah, it's been a while. This is like the second day of the week. I'm just picking up the camera to do some vlogs. Yeah, it's not been easy. I like back to back. I've been having works. Right now, if you check my Premiere Pro, I've got like a lot of projects that I'm working on. I have this one, my own personal project. I have this one. I have this one right here, and it's a lot. I'm not having time to do anything, and I still have to keep tabs. Bro, what are you saying? Just yesterday night, I had the craziest headache in my life. You know how I'm always like the Iron Mind. I tried to use my Iron Mind. It's not like it didn't work. Of course it did work, but I was knocked down for like 2 hours. But then, first thing, I'm losing a lot of sleep, and yeah, anything for this money, am I right? This is the only way. You have to get rich. There's no other choice. But just keep you guys updated on some of the things that we spoke about in the past regarding like investment. I don't know if I spoke to you guys about any stock in the past, but firstly, before we go to stocks, the first coin that I told you guys about, which is Audi, we actually broke out of this trend line, and then we try and retest it. We try to retest the trend line, but we broke further down. We've broken down this support. I'm not going to sell anything at this point. I'm not selling anything at this point because I'm sure that once we get to this level, pretty sure we're gonna bounce, but definitely sure that it's coming back down here, right, to 4.1. And if it does get back here, I'm just buying more. I don't really give a shit. I'm just gonna buy more. Concerning the stock that I mentioned, there's this energy stock. Just like in 2022, where there was energy outrage and then people are investing in solar and energy stocks, right? They just went ballistics in 2022. If you look at this one, in 2020, during that coronavirus time too, yeah. I feel like something like that is gonna happen again. This is not financial advice, please. This is not financial advice. If you don't have a crazy mind like mine, please stay away from this kind of stuff. So if you check back here in 2021, right here, 2021, there was a surge in energy. And this is not the only energy coin that did this. By the way, this is Fuel Cell Energy. So you guys can check it out if you're interested in buying stocks, not only crypto. And right now it's at $15. As at 2021, it's reached a high of $800. So, try and cut yourself some of this. I believe that it's gonna go high. And even if you go all the way back to like 2015, right, or 2014, this coin was at $12,000 per one. And if you actually go way back, yeah, it goes higher. This is 2001. This coin was like 200k for one coin. So I'm not sure that's gonna happen ever, because there's this stuff that you do where they split the coin, and then when they not split the coin, they split the price of the coin to increase the quantity. So I don't know how to explain it. There's a term for it, but I just can't remember it right now. So I think that's exactly what happened to this coin. But anyway, if you're buying at this $15 and it shoots up to, just 5 years ago it was in double digits, right? Just 10 years ago it was in 4 digits. 11 years ago, 12 years ago it was in 5 digits. So anything can happen. I'm not saying I'm not a genie. I don't know the future. Well, I'm not used to say I don't know the future, but yeah, if you're interested in stocks, this might be one of the stocks that you want to get into. So you can check it out. Again, I just wanted to have this be an opener. I'm gonna keep you guys updated, and let's get into the video.
Look, sliding through this pain, I'll be stopping in this rain. Got no time for a bitch, I want the butler and a maid. Really on the road, I'm just trying to get paid. Not up in my prime, I get wiser with my age.
It's been a long day. I'm actually just leaving work right now. Got my name. Let's go. Today is different, okay? Ordinarily, I don't do this. but tonight is quite different. Yeah.
No, like, if I want to try it, it has to be something that someone has tried before.
Right, I tried traveling.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy King Latif. I know it's been a while since I released or dropped any video, and main cause is because my editing software is actually giving me some real issues. I have about 1-2 hours worth of content ready to be published, but my editing software keeps giving me this crazy issues. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. But this morning, it's a cold morning, I'm out here cleaning poop. I mean, it's all the blessings of owning a car is to clean the poop off your car. But a lot of people think it's, you know, something to be sad about. I don't think so. At least you get to clean poop off your car. A lot of people don't even have cars to clean poop off of. You have cars, so nonetheless, it's still not my car, but you know, I like to claim it as mine. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I've been inactive for a while. Y'all know that I started this weekly vlogging stuff, so yeah, it won't be doing stuff anymore. Just trying to, but we'll see how it goes. Like it wasn't even there. So we're actually in the first 10 days of Zulhijjah, one of the best 10 days in the year according to my religion, Islam. And I created a strategy for myself that I want to, you know, listen to all the Quran throughout these 10 days on fast at least 5 days, where I fast the first day, second, I don't fast the second day. 1 day on, 1 day off, basically. That's actually my strategy, and I'm trying to be as, you know, God conscious as possible. And, you know, avoid seeing and not doing all of that stuff. If you are watching this and you're not very God conscious, try and improve your life Islamically. Well, as you all know, fasting or not, the routine stays. Let's get it. That bird is huge, damn. I genuinely thought things like this can only happen in stories. Like people made up stories to pass information like this. Absolutely crazy, man. Crazy stuff out here. It's not like I'm even on that event, I just don't feel like going. Today is a good day. I saw one quote this morning saying, you shouldn't ruin a good day with the thoughts of a bad yesterday or something like that. It goes along that line. But anyway, I'm back in the office. I haven't been here in like 3 or 2 days. A lot has happened here. A lot has happened here. Goddamn, what the fuck is that? God, I need to clean this place. The cleaner doesn't touch here because the door is usually always locked, and I'm the only one who has the key, so she doesn't come in here to clean. So now I'm gonna have to clean this place myself. This is also a problem that I need to fix. The printer is not working, and I have the job to handle it. It's actually being crazy. There's a lot of things I'm handling right now. I also want to step in as a leader, alright? I also want to be a strong, firm leader. I want to be someone that people can look up to, right? It's not an easy task. It's not easy at all. I'm trying my best to ensure that I can do this and do this properly. I'm just gonna finish this right now, and I don't know too much about this stuff and how to refill it with ink, because the toner is finished and this is the ink. This is the ink right here. I'm going to have to refill this cartridge with the toner. And the funny thing about this particular brand is you can't use any other toner for it. You have to use this specific one. Before they got this set, the last one when we took to the market to go and fix a different toner was added into it, and then the machine just stopped working. So they had to send a new cartridge, new cylinder, everything. And now they send sets of toners too. I've got a fucking mask too. So let's get this on the road. You already know. Your boy completely didn't need no help, but I still did it. I've never ever in my life done anything like this before. But we live in a world now where we're equipped with information and we're equipped with the ability to just get information like this. You go to Computer Village or you go to anywhere and they'll charge you like what, 30k for you to just, you know, do this. To do this, I can just do it now. Yeah. Unfortunately, I did not show you guys how to do it, but I can explain to you with a cartridge here. I have one free cartridge here. I think one of these ones. I can explain to you guys how you can do it. Like they say, no knowledge is a waste. So in the future, if you happen to find yourself wanting to fix or refill the toner of a printer, or a cartridge printer, you can easily just get it done. So right here we have a Brother cartridge. It also depends on the kind of printer that you're using. The first thing you want to do is you want to just pop this out by pressing this, and then this is the actual cylinder. So now it depends on the printer that you're using, but for me it's quite easy. Some of them can be in this position here, this point here, where you have to lose this screw and this screw to remove this black stuff. I'll show you guys, but I don't want to go through the stress and I have some work waiting for me. You also have to be very careful because here there's a spring, and when you try and, you know, pop this open, all the gears can just spill out and you might not know which gear fits into which. So yeah, that happened to me before I found out that you can just pop out this translucent cap and then, you know, put the toner inside. It's actually that simple for me, but depending on the kind of printer that you have, you might have to pop out this one right here around this place. Yeah, you open a cap just like this one, and then you fill in the toner, and then you couple everything back. So it's actually that simple. It's not very complicated, and you also have to be very careful. I can really stain my hands. What you guys would use 30k to solve, you can just do it for free. I mean, if you have the money, it's not a problem. You can just outsource it. Yeah, that's free IT knowledge for you guys. I had to leave office so early because I got the news that I could check one of my results. You know, the result I've been carrying over in 300 level. I wrote this exam in 300 level. I wrote it in 400 level. I'm writing now again, 400 level. First semester. This was the third time I was taking that exam. Third time. So I got the message while I was in the office. Apparently, I was even supposed to have a meeting today with my project supervisor. But because we are having a, I don't know, maybe TED Talk or something, just assume that it's going to be cancelled. Anyway, I got the message that we were supposed to come and check our results. Although we planned it the night before, right? And then he messaged me asking me where I was. I was like, yo, I'm not around, but I'll probably make it by 1:30, XYZ, right? So he sent me a message. He said, yo, you need to get to his office quickly to check your results. So I had to leave earlier. I had to leave quickly. So on my way here, my day was even made better because I saw a freaking Lamborghini Huracan drive past us. Till now, I still feel the electric feeling. I still have that electric feeling. It's like I am going to own one. I don't know how else to put this, but I am going to own one. Orange Lamborghini Huracan. I'm not sure about the year. Probably like 2020, 2019 or something. But it was super cool, super fresh. Anyway, I got to school. I entered his office. I was like, final year student. I said my name. I want to check my results. And by the way, one of my friends already told me that I had 18 in my test. All right. So I was thinking, yo, this dude sent me a message. He told me that he had 20 over 100. How do you have 20 over 100 as a carryover student? I don't understand if the man just doesn't want people to pass. Like, it's insane. 20 over 100. How are you marking the script? And this dude sat down beside me in the exam hall. So yeah, I got into his office, asked him, I also see my exam score. He said, what's your name, matric number, called everything out for him. And then he brought out the paper and then he says 43. I was like, yo, thank God. Bro, I just wanted to run out of the office and just shout, thank God. Right? But I had to be composed. I was heading out. He said, do you hear what I said? I said, yes. He said 43. I was like, okay, good. At least I'm not coming back next day to write this paper. That's the only thing that I'm much more concerned about now. I don't want to have any extra year because right now, what I'm trying to do is, if I can save myself from extra year, and I'm working hard towards making so much money. I don't care if I have to. I don't care. By the time I become a super rich guy, nobody's gonna care if I had 2-2 or 2-1. No one is gonna care. They're only gonna say, oh, this guy has money. Good. My convocation party will be insane. That's the goal. I don't really care about this stuff. I don't care about, oh, look at that very beautiful butterfly. I'm not sure, is that a butterfly or a moth? Butterfly wings are supposed to be clapped together, right? I don't know. Anyway, that's just beautiful nature. So yeah, my concern now is just to try as much as possible. I don't know, even if I have to find like a back door to ensure that happens, I don't come next year. I don't care. In these days, probably need to do it. So yeah, that's the goal right now. And whatever the case may be, I just hope and pray and will do everything that I can to ensure that I don't come back next year. That's just it. And now on top of that, I'm getting so much heat from my boss. It's almost like he wants to send me away. He's threatening me, but he doesn't want to threaten me. I don't know if that makes sense, because right now I'm one of the most valuable employees he has in that office. That's why I'm in the position I am. And then he sends me a message saying that I am not, doing my work at the best capability or whatever. Here's the thing that he doesn't understand. If I should leave, a lot of things will happen. Like, a lot of people will lose faith and, it will be a domino effect. But at the end of the day, people still want to survive. So I think, if anything, people would stay because they want to survive. Everything just happens concurrently. I'm trying my best to have the things that I want to have in place, like the money. Once all those things are settled, well, every other thing is secondary. I would even resign personally from the job. You all remember the video I talked about? Having a boss, and then my friend was saying his experience with his boss and how he's so manipulative and, job threatening and tiring. Sometimes, like, when these things happen to you, you wonder, why exactly am I doing this? Right? The same thing is literally just happening to me. It's not that I give a shit. It's not that I care. I don't really care, right? Because all of these things, I don't want to do it. I hate working. I'm part of the NEET culture. NEET. Not in employment, education, or training. I'm part of the NEET culture, so I don't really give a shit about employment.
You don't really want to make money by being talented and working hard. That sounds pretty provocative, but the problem is the robots are going to work hard. The cars are going to drive themselves, and it's all going to happen for $10. And it used to be that it'll cost you 10 million. Human capital is getting demonetized.
I don't give a shit about job. I don't care about CVs. I could lie in my CV. I didn't even need a CV. I just turn up, tell them, listen, hire me for free in 2 weeks. I'll work for you free for 2 weeks. If you think I'm a good keep, you can keep me. If you think I'm a good employee, you can keep me. And as I keep working, I keep proving myself to. But for this job, I'm not really committed to it. I'm not really committed to the craft. I'm not really committed to the business. I just want the money. Right? So me and my boss were having a back and forth. All of a sudden, he asked me to give him a report for something, right? I gave him a report. He asked me to give him a report for XYZ. I gave him a report for XYZ. And then the next message he sent to me was, why didn't you give me ABC? And in my mind, I don't want to be the guy who is actually like complaining, blaming people. I'm saying that thinking like, why is this guy being manipulative? You asked for XYZ, I gave you XYZ. And now you wanted me to send ABC along with XYZ. Why? And you know the crazy thing about this, there are some people who you would actually send XYZ and you send ABC along with the XYZ they asked for, and then that's when they'll get angry with you. It's just like females. It's like females, right? So how do you treat them? You don't treat them like females. They're your boss. They get angry, fire you that second, like this guy, right? At the end of the day, it's all just bullshit. If you're working a job right now, if you are like me, if you're not trying to build a career in that job, if you're not trying to build like a future in that job, or you don't want to leave that job and create your own craft and start your own business in that same line, bro, just as you're working right now, find something good that you can do that will make you money on the side. Because if you keep sitting there working your ass off and collecting pennies, because at the end of the day, all this is just pennies. If you know how much these people are making every single day. I was in a group recently, and then I'll see millions and millions of transfers done daily. At the end of the day, if you look at it from the second perspective, from his perspective, he's doing us a favor, right? Oh, I get to pay you this. Oh, I get to pay you that. He's doing us a favor from his perspective, which truly, I don't know. I'm not going to say he's doing us a favor because we're actually putting our time down. If you know how valuable your time is with the phone you have in your hand right now, my plan is to use the salary for this month to work on some personal projects. This will span to the end of the year. Hopefully, alongside all the other things that I'm doing, will bring awesome yields and then we'll get rich together. So yeah, if you're working a job, I don't know how you guys do it, but I've been doing this for a year and I'm tired. I can't take it anymore. Even the money is not enticing to me anymore. Like, seriously, if I just fucking quit and join the NEET culture in full, like, yo, fuck it. I'll find something. Definitely, I'll find something. But yeah, it's a very toxic, relationship. It's a toxic, it's bullshit. Let's see how it goes. I actually thought that it would be light. God damn, this thing's too bright. My future. That's how bright my future is. Me staring into my future. Anyway, right now, I'm just here. I want to do some really, really deep work, which means I don't plan to sleep tonight. And still a lot of pressure from, it seems like he wants to let me go. But yeah, I'm too special, I know. But sometimes, you get to your limit and then either way, it's still good for me. Because I'm going to find a solution quick because I need a laptop. Even if I have to get into debt, I'm not selling any of my investment. I'll just walk my way to pay back the whole stuff. So it's just me, this, and a little bit of prayer, your mentor. Yeah. Make sure you're mentally good, okay? Because there's no point in your life where, your life is always good. Seriously, look at it. Right now, a lot of motherfuckers are sitting there all sad and gloomy because something XYZ didn't happen to them in their lives. And it could be the dumbest thing. Like, you're not happy because you didn't find food to eat. Okay, that seems like a bit more logical, but some people might not be happy because I can't even think of the dumbest thing right now. Some people might not be happy because of the phone they're using. Some people might not be happy because of, they didn't get that week or they didn't get that stuff. Like, you need to understand that there's some people right now, somewhere in the world, you would explain your life to, explain everything that is happening to you in your life. Or I woke up this morning, I wasn't feeling good, I didn't have breakfast. I saw a message from my sister saying she's not gonna pick me up. Like, they will sit down in front of you and listen to all the bullshit that you have to say. And once you're done, they'll sit there and say, yes, let's swap lives. They'll sign a dotted line and say, yeah, let's swap lives. A lot of people have flimsy reasons to just hate themselves. You need to understand that wherever you find yourself, you are actually in a very good position, relatively. Of course, yeah, you want to be in a better position, of course. But you also need to understand that there's some people in this world who trade lives with you like this. They'll listen to everything, all the problems, all your bullshit problems, and they'll say, yes, let's swap lives. They don't care. So you need to understand, you need to be very, very grateful to God. Wherever you find yourself, if you're not in Gaza being bombed every day, people are losing their legs, their heads, being bombed. If you're not in Oyo State, just recently, there's the trending news now saying that people are getting kidnapped in Oyo State. Like, those people they'll sit and listen to the problems they have, and then they'll swap lives. People are worried that they got F in their course. Like, bro, you're breathing. You're fucking breathing. And I'm not saying that getting F is not a bad thing. It's a sad thing. But come on, look at the bright side. People are angry at the fact that, they have to go to work. You get to go to work, bro. You get to go to work. A lot of people don't have work to even go to. So yeah, everything's perspective. Put everything in perspective and your life will be extremely better. Sometimes I can be very competitive, but at the end of the day, I still understand that, these things are finite. Everybody's gonna die. We're all gonna die. And then you have to really look at the big picture and understand the real reason why we do the things that we do. So yeah, I hope that resonated with you somehow. I don't know, recently, it's just the whole back and forth with my boss. And I don't know, regardless of the outcome, I'm still good. I'm a G, all right? I hope that resonated with you, and I hope you you got one or two things from it. But while that is done, I need to get back to work. It's 3 o'clock in the morning right now, and I'm just trying to put together some videos and some other reports along the way. I just wanted to do this video for, I don't know, I don't really have anything to say. I'm not really feeling sleepy because I already, took down a kind of monster drink. Yeah, I'm yawning, but it doesn't mean I'm feeling sleepy. I'm just tired. I still have a lot of things to do. Yep, done with the first video. So I'm doing a law kind of story for GTA. So yeah, I've got 10 videos to edit. I just finished the first one. And now I'm just gonna play some PS3. Get the show on the road. Of course, I'm a G, so let's see. I was screwing some nigga. I was just walking casually and then laptop is on my back. So I'm just walking casually and then laptop is on my back. No.
You have to go to your laptop and get your laptop.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I never really understood this sign. Please do not place a red racing child seat on the front seat unless passenger and airbag is deactivated. Death or serious injury can occur. For some reason, I just have a feeling that it must have happened in the past. Some dumb mom put her child seat here while she was driving, and maybe she was texting or trying to feed the baby, laughing, and then no shit just happened. I have a feeling that it must have happened before in the past. But anyway, I'm supposed to be in class this morning at like 9 or 8. I don't even know the time of the class. I just know that we have class this morning, and I know that we have class this evening. But Eid is next week. I already give a shit. My class starts after Eid. I still have work to do. I still have money to make. I still have, I wanted to say business to fuck up. That's hassle. I increased the collection. But this one is a sport glasses. The crazy thing about these glasses is I thought, because in the preview image it showed that it was like tinted stuff. I didn't know it came clear. I didn't know it came like in this form, this clear form. But when it got here, I saw that it was clear. And apparently it's photochromic. It changes from transparent to like shady. I never knew this was how it was. If I had, I'll probably have not buy it. But anyway, for sport, probably use it when I'm cycling or when I'm going to play intense sport. Anyway, I just added to the collection and looking to make use of it. For how many rounds have you sold now?
Like about 20 something.
Oh, you're so rich.
So I'm not really sure. I was just like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? I'm waiting.
They are making clips for my vlog. Yo, this week has been crazy, right? And there is more and higher chance that
How do you hold these things?
I'll
Come and collect 10k or 15k. What, $1 $100? You can't deliver the RAM. House by house. My logo map on your phone.
keep going now.
It's better for you.
Let me put my
They pay you more than what they're paying you at your workplace. Those trains like dustbin there. Dustbin there. Main dustbin there. Ah, show did you need that place there? So yeah, what did you put away?
I had to wait for
Eh?
I used to wet the flowers because I would do that.
No, what did you do? What did you? This is the same one I used to whip you.
It's clean though.
How is it clean?
I washed my hands.
After you poured it away.
I
I don't
did I-
just gonna spoil your hands for you.
Did
If
it
not, I will
touch-
tell them what's in the
did it
inside.
touch-
Yeah, and if you see.
Did he touch the bottle though?
Wait, did you put your destiny inside the bottle?
My word.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
What's my distance?